If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs. I really like this look. Definitely love this look. Spolders of Primordial Growth. Throne of Thunder. LFR. Primordius is the boss. 5% on the drop rate for those shoulders. Keep in mind, LFR version. So the shoulders and the belt, and I do believe the gloves and boots are all from Throne of Thunder LFR. The chest is Ny'alotha, the Waking City. Radahn is the boss. Can't really see behind that tabard though. Refreshing Abalone Girdle. Throne of Thunder LFR. Tortos. He's a big turtle. Can't miss him. Well, you're going to have to hit him in order to take the belt from him. The legs, Reality Defying Greaves. Gotta love that play on reality with Ny'alotha. Radahn is the boss. Radahn, fair drop rate. The feet, Ice Scored Treads. Throne of Thunder LFR. Flaming Head. Kind of a fair drop rate for those boots. Moving on. Doing the spin. Showing the cloak, which we'll get to after the hands, which are Tortos. I guess easy to get. Throne of Thunder, we already went there. Cloak of Darkening, Naxxramas, normal 10-man. Instructor Resuvius for the cloak. The head is Radiant Lightbringer Crown. Tomb of Sargeras Heroic. Atragon is the boss. I think you could also buy that thing on the auction house. Could be wrong though. Order of the Cloud Serpent Tabard. Jade Forest, Cloud Serpent Quartermaster. Gonna need rep and gold for that. And the weapon, Calamity's Edge, Mythic, Hellfire Citadel. So the shoulders, the headpiece are from a raid. Mugushan Vaults, Heroic. Shoulder guards of the Unflanked. Zion of the Endless Shadow is the boss. 12% on the drop rate. I pointed out about the headpiece because I made a mistake a little bit later on. Chest plate of Vicious Potency, Ulduar XT002, Deconstructor. Fair drop right there, not that great. The belt of Muttering Truths, Ny'alotha, the Waking City, Heroic. 5% on the drop rate for the belt. So the belt and the boots are from Ny'alotha, the Waking City, by the way. Heroic. Fused Alloy Leg Plates, Ulduar, Mimiron. I got it right the 8th time, Mimiron. The feet, boots of Hallucinatory Reality, Ny'alotha, the Waking City, Heroic. Kind of a fair drop rate for the boots from the current raid tier, but of course if you're listening to this in the future, or no, not the current raid tier. Gauntlets of the Wretched, Ulduar, General Vezix, 5% on the drop rate. For those hands from Ulduar, so the hands, chest, and legs all from Ulduar, which of course is Wrath of the Lich King. Now this is where I kind of messed up. The headpiece is not from Netherstorm, but yes, the back is from Netherstorm. BC PvP vendor, Mark of Honor. Cloak of Certain Reprieve. You could go with the Gildathorian Cloak. You could go with something burgundy also. Blackhand is the mace weapon from Blackhand himself. We're going to start off with the shoulders, which are out of Siege of Orgrimmar LFR version. So the shoulders, the belt, and the gloves, Siege of Orgrimmar LFR. And the chest and the legs are a raid drop set from BC, Burning Crusade. The chest, Serpent Shrine Cavern. Lady Vaj is the boss. 17% on the drop rate for the chest, behind the tabard, which you really can't see. So if you're struggling, you could always do a substitute there. Poison Binder Girth, we talked about this. Siege of Orgrimmar LFR, Sun Tender Heart, 17% on the drop rate for the belt. Now the legs, we also talked about from the Eye, High Astromancer Solarian. Great name, Solarian. 26% drop rate for the Greaves of the Blood Warder. So the chest and the legs, part of that drop set from raids in Burning Crusade. Howling Forge is a quest reward for the boots. The hands, straight out of Siege of Orgrimmar LFR, Siege Crafter Blackfuse, 22% shot to get the gloves. The back, Shroud of the Highborn, Black Temple, Illidan Storm Rage, be prepared, 20% on the drop rate. Now we have a Goblin Lady showing the headpiece, Tomb of Sargeras Heroic, or you could buy it on the auction house, so you could farm it in that raid or buy it on the auction house. Ogre Tabard, Stormwind Ogrimmar, Tabard Quartermaster, Exalted with the Ogres, and the weapon, Great Axe of Trials, Proving Grounds Quest Reward. The shoulders are a recolor from a Paladin tier from Cataclysm, which dropped in Firelands, but this is a recolor you get from Isle Expeditions or your local auction house, so very easy to pick up. The chest, Battle Plate of the Ancient Kings, Blackwing Descent, Archimedes is the boss, 15% on the drop rate. The belt is going to bring you to Throne of Thunder, Heroic Cache of Storms, Bubbling Anime Belt, 14% on the drop rate for the belt. Moving on to the legs, which you can pick up in the Throne of the Four Winds, Heart of the Wind, Sky Strider Greaves are the name of the legs, 13% on the drop rate for the Greaves. The feet, Rock Furrow Boots, Stormwind Ogrimmar, Legacy Justice Quartermaster, 235 gold to buy those boots. Really nice for any given Frost DK, Warrior, Paladin. Razorfin Gauntlets, Isle Expeditions, part of the same drop set from Isle Expeditions as the head and the shoulders. Not to be mixed with shampoo, by the way. The back, Mistgate Cloak, Skullomance, forgot the E, sorry folks. Various mobs or your local auction house for the cape. The head, Razorfin Helm, Isle Expeditions, auction house. Like I said, Cataclysm Paladin recolor. Calamity's Edge, Hellfire Citadel, Archimond is the boss. We got a little bit of charcoal and red here, and I think it works for Warriors. Boulders of Vile Determination. Black Temple Time Walking, Mistress Alloradel. Kind of a low drop rate to get those shoulders, but worth that effort. The chest, Warlord's Iron Breastplate, Blade's Edge Mountains. It's rare you could get it from, or you could buy it on the auction house. Either way, I'd probably just step up and buy it. The belt is the Blackrock Girth, which is out of your garrison. Dwarven Bunker, if you're Alliance. Warmill, if you're Horde, it's going to cost you some Iron Horde scraps to get that belt. The legs are the Warmaul leg plates. Netherstorm, various mobs, or you could buy it on the auction house. Kind of a fair drop rate for the legs. Moving on to the next piece, and we're going to show you the feet. Etched Dragonbone War Boots, Violet Hold, Heroic, Legion version, Silvermaw is the boss. Kind of a low drop rate for those boots, but looking sharp with this set. The hands, Burning Throne, Argus the Unmaker is the boss. He drops those gloves. He's got a collection of gloves. Got a fair chance to get it. And the cloak is the Gilded Thorian Cloak. Now, just kidding. This cloak is from the Burning Throne, or you could go with the Gilded Thorian Cloak if you want, out of Karazhan. Titan Subjugator's Visage is the headpiece. The Burning Throne, Garoth the Annihilator, kind of a fair drop rate. And the weapon, Vengeful Gladiator's Decapitator, a BC PvP vendor. Here's a bit of a Terminator RoboCop look, I think, for Warriors. Trench Tyrant shoulder plates, the Eternal Palace Heroic Blackwater Behemoth, 5% on the drop rate for those shoulders, which of course are from BFA. Moving on to the chest, also from BFA, this is Alliance only Dread Gladiator's plate chest piece from various BFA PvP sources. Eventually you'll be able to buy it from Marks of Honor, but currently at this point you either have it or you don't. That's the way it works. The belt, the Last Stand Great Belt, from the raid in BFA, of course, the previous tier, or 2 tiers ago actually, various mobs, or you could actually buy that on the auction house. That's a nice belt to have for any kind of plate. And the Dread Gladiator's plate leg armor, which is BFA PvP sources, kind of thing you either have or you don't at this point, but eventually Marks of Honor, and I think they're yours. Sabatons of the Stalwart, the Eternal Palace Heroic, part of the same tier set as the shoulders, doing the spin, showing the cape. Moving on to the hands, which are straight out of Ulduar, Freya's Heroic Gift. Gift for Heroes, 12% on the drop rate for hand guards of revitalization. Next up is the cloak, which is the Gilded Thorian Cloak, Karazhan BC, Terrestrian Illhoof, 17% on the drop rate for the cloak. And the headpiece is the Helm of Tempered Jade, Battle of Dazar-Lahar. I keep saying it wrong, I know, sorry. Weapon, Hateful Gladiator's Greatsword. You're going to have to buy all the weapons cache in order to get that sword. It's the way it works. My name is Luxeley. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Leave you with a final thought, whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night. By the way, it's morning here. Make your day epic.